4 addressed a really big theme, fear of the other. Will season 5 have a similarly large theme that it focuses on the central narrative?
Yes. The theme for season 5 is technology. We're calling it our Black Mirror season. We're exploring how technology is literally changing the fabric of humanity, our addiction to our devices, and at the end of last season, we took down the bad president, and it's time to rebuild the world. However, that job is so overwhelming, people tend to want to escape into technology, and that might be exploited against them.
How much of the Leviathan arc are you drawing from the comics, and like what's the pace really of laying out those clues as the season begins?
It's our own incarnation of Leviathan, based, on what's gone before, but it's going to be a full season-long arc, and like we did with Red Daughter, we're going to dole it out and, have little clues along the way until it evolves into something much bigger.
How important throughout the season will Lena, the betrayal that Lena feels, be for Kara and for the story as a whole?
It will be hugely important. One of the central stories this season is the friendship between Lena and Kara and whether or not it can survive. Lena's Achilles heel is betrayal, and she has made that clear to her friends from the beginning, and the way she found out about this betrayal, Lex twisting the knife and sort of pouring salt in the wound, affects how she feels about it, so that will be a huge central story.
This season, you kind of really hit the pocket of balancing the comic book stuff and the real world stuff. Was there something different happening in the writer's room? It just felt so organic and topical.
Well, thank you. I mean, it was the first season that we, Jessica and I, planned from the beginning and kind of had full artistic freedom over it.
It was our baby.
Yeah. So, and I think we were very passionate about the stories we were telling and wanted to make sure we did it right, especially, both for the material we were covering, but also, we had this gift of Lex Luthor, and we wanted to be able to do justice to that and make sure we nailed that, which we feel John Cryer did. So.
What can you say about James's arc this season leading up to Picard's departure as a regular?
Well, I think firstly I want to say how much we love Picard, and we're sad to see him depart as a series regular, but he's still part of our Supergirl home family, so hopefully he'll come back. But I think we're telling a story that really, I think, we see James wrestling with stuff in the beginning of the season, and I think it's an interesting story we're telling for him that will set him off, I think, in a very strong way.
Can you talk about Kara's new costume?
Oh, we think it's awesome.
We're so excited about it. It's something we've been wanting to do for a long time. We just needed to find the right time in between seasons to build it and conceive it and create it, and we think it is so powerful and iconic and suits Melissa's interpretation of Supergirl, and we're all just thrilled.
Was the comment in season 4 planned comment of saying that it looked like a cheerleader costume? Was the new costume already in development when that comment was dropped?
The idea has been in development for a long time. So I can't remember who made that dig, but...
Yes.
Is there any way to bring Manchester back to life?
On Supergirl, there's always a way. We love that character.
We love him.
We love David Ajala, so we would love to
so much. He's
be able to bring him back at some point.
Amazing actor and amazing character, so you never know.
With the crossover coming up, is there hope for a lot more ladies of the Arrowverse interaction for Kara to have?
Yeah, well, I mean, we can't really speak about the crossover, but we have a lot of exciting stuff planned.
But yes.
How do you go about planning which villains are going to be larger versus the ones that are more like 1 or 2 episodes?
Well, it goes into our season-long planning, and that's how we decide. A lot of times, because the villains can, we don't want to overuse them, so a lot of times they have people they're working with that help do their bad stuff. But it goes along with the story we're telling, and wanting to make sure that we're having the right villain at the